This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
G'day, team.
On the show today, we find listener Adam from Singleton love.
It's pretty good.
I know, he basically questions 3 potential loves and picks one.
I know, and we're going to see if that works out. Tradie pranks specific to certain trades. We're going to discover a few of those, and they're bloody fun.
I really enjoyed them, yeah. We catch up with swimming superstar Kate Campbell.
That's right. Well, she's swimming to Roto with you.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Or,
Awesome.
sorry, I should say against you, and probably well ahead of you.
Oh, no, she's going to leave me in a dust.
Although we find out she hasn't done a lot of practice for this.
This is Nathan, Nat and Sean. Wake up. Yeah. On Nova 937. Let's go.
6 Nathan, Nat and Sean, it's Friday, everybody. We made it to Friday.
Absolutely.
5
Good on you,
days in a
team.
row. It's too much.
Barely.
Yeah, we did.
Made it.
It's
Barely
a crawl.
made it.
Well, we're here anyway.
So weird. I know we hear us right now, but we are always the only people in the building unless it's survey day. And for some reason, Zara's on reception.
At 6:06.
That is really weird, but she's
morning,
using her own
Scrolling
laptop.
through a phone right
Yeah.
now.
She's using her own laptop, so...
Is she living here now?
I don't know.
Maybe she just used the
What is she
internet.
looking at on
Yeah. Nathan's going, this is the joy of having CCTV in the studio. What's she looking
the
at?
dirty side, I think.
Oh, you see that new thing on Netflix?
What? Oh, yes, the Pornhub documentary.
Yeah, it's called Money Shot. Yeah. No, that's true. I'm not making that up.
No, interesting.
No, it's just,
Very
it's just interesting how you...
Guys, you should watch it. It's educational.
It's just interesting how you know the title already.
Yeah.
It seems I've just dropped a second ago.
Hey, today's the last day
Yeah.
of Richer Poorers.
It's so
Oh,
sad.
why, Natalie?
$1,000 up for grabs, but it's tinged with sadness.
Yeah.
Safe to say, you would think it'd be back.
Oh, you would
I mean,
think
with
so.
the popularity of this game.
Celebrity poor today, unless a better option comes along as Ellie.
Yeah, she's resistant to the idea. She wants to be recognised, but she was very dirty that she was bumped for Jeremy McGovern yesterday.
He did such a great job,
Filthy.
the governor. But yeah,
He did.
let's see if
Yeah.
Ali does it
Can we
today.
get her across the
$1,000.
line?
St Patrick's Day today. What's the best thing for radio? Dancing.
Sean and I wore green. Nathan, what's your excuse?
Oh, didn't even think of it. Did you do that for St Patrick's Day?
100%.
Did you really? Or not?
Yeah, 17th of March. Yeah.
So you literally...
My mates, the Flynns, will be up and about.
No, I didn't even... I'm so sorry to all the Irish that don't even register this day. What is it about?
Will you at least have a potato?
No. What's it about?
Well, St Patrick
Well, St. Pat's.
is their big saint.
Yeah, what
and
happened?
so he cast all the snakes out of Ireland, didn't
Today,
he?
on this day.
Yeah, presumably.
Yeah,
Is this, is this
It's
the
their
day he
version of
died, or is
Australia
this the
Day.
day he resurrected? Did he rise again?
No,
he
not
didn't rise again.
Jesus and Easter.
What happened?
He went in the tomb and he came alive and he's back in. And everyone's going, whoa.
So this is just a day that on this day many moons
even
ago.
a day.
something
He's the
happened.
patron saint of Ireland. So,
Yes, so this is just a day for
his
him.
Saint's
So
Day.
we're just giving him this day.
This is
Yes.
the day.
And if you are of
Irish folk.
Irish heritage, it is a day to get on the terps as early as possible.
Oh, yeah. People will be going off
Oh,
today.
it's
It's such good fun.
and it's a day for all the non-Irish to pretend we don't mind Guinness
So-
when it's like a warm thing of grossness.
when I had Guinness in Ireland, though, it
different.
tastes so much better.
Okay.
No, the Guinness Factory, that's a good place to go.
Yeah, I didn't go there.
Yeah, it was a good tour.
Yeah, great chat.
That's great. And also, this is the main thing from this morning.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard yesterday, but we were talking about messages that were sent after a date. And Adam, who we speak to regularly,
From Singleton.
he's such a nice guy, in the Navy, great accent, and a funny man. He created such a strong reaction to the single women of Perth.
Yes.
Some of them will put their hands up and said, you know what, Adam, I will travel 25 kilometres to see you. Because that's why people wouldn't have a second
Yeah,
date with
he
him.
lived too far away.
We've got 3 potential suitettes.
So it's going to be like perfect match around here. Yeah, we'll get Dexter the robot in as well to tell us their compatibility.
So good.
For holiday accommodation more comfy than your trackies, jump on the What If app.
With hotels, holiday rentals, holiday parks, and more, find the perfect fit for Holiday You.
Book your getaway on the What If app.
What if it's Aussie for travel?
Hey, can I just say I had the most wonderful moment yesterday. I went
Wonderful
to-
moment?
Yeah, I did. I was just heartwarming. I went to Coles in Inglewood and I was buying some deli meats for a little bit of a continental
Very
sandwich
finely
situation.
Gosh.
You better not have been having
Shaved.
semi-sun-dried tomatoes.
No. Hey, no, I was not.
No, 'cause you gave them
I'm
up
in
for
Lent.
Lent.
I'm in
Yeah.
Lent. I'm on Lent. I'm lenting.
You're lenting.
You're lenting.
I'm lenting. How
You're
many
lenting
days do I
hard.
have left?
No,
on
you've
that,
got
by the
until
way?
Easter.
Till Easter.
Not
For
bad.
a couple of weeks.
Hey,
It's
well,
not actually that
you see,
far.
you even forgot you were doing it. You're
3
so
weeks.
disciplined. You're just
Thank
stuck
you
in the
so
moment.
much.
3 weeks, Nathan. You can eat them again.
And then when I get a chance to have them again, I want to be bathed in a bath of
Oil.
No, don't say that on this station. I've sent me some
We can make it happen.
Anyway, so there was this salami that I didn't know, and I saw it was already very thinly sliced. And I went, oh, well, what's that salami like? And then they said, oh, would you like to sample a piece, which I never do. So they gave me a piece to sample. And I went, okay, great. So then I turn around, and then my friend Dorothy is there.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. And then Dorothy just goes, what are you eating, Nathan? I said, just a bit of salami. And then Dorothy reaches into a pocket and hands me a butterscotch. You know how old ladies always have boiled lollies on them? And she literally had one.
Sean's got boiled lollies on him too.
She gave me a butterscotch.
And you
really
didn't eat
bucking
it.
the
You still
stereotype.
got
Oh,
it.
I'm going to keep her. I'm going to
She
put it
was-
in my Dorothy memory box.
She was telling you to freshen up your breath, I think.
So you're going to wait till you're ancient and then you're going to pass
And
it
then I'm
on.
going to pass this butterscotch
That same
on.
one.
Yeah. Oh, when are you going to start, what age do you think you're going to start having some boiled lollies in your pocket?
I can't imagine. Sean hands them out at the playground. I've seen him.
Yeah, but he's like leaving a trail to that white van. It's very...
They'll never get me, guys. They'll never get me.
This is a podcast of Nathan, Nat, and Sean.
Tell you what, tradies look like they have a bit of fun here and there, don't
Oh, they do, Nath.
Yeah,
no
Sean.
doubt.
Yeah, and there was a carpentry apprentice. His name's Dan, and he was asked by his older workmates if he would like to do the flexibility test.
Oh, I've never heard of this.
Which
As a
I've
carpenter.
never heard
Is it
of
important to his job as a carpenter?
Well, I don't know,
be
Natalie.
flexible?
He's looking to be guided from the older workers, of course. So he puts his hand up and says, yes, I will try the flexibility test. It didn't go as he thought it would, though. Here's the guys on the work site with Dan.
This is Dan doing the flexibility test. What you do is you put a bit of timber down his shirt and see if he can get up with the timber in his shirt. And the boys help him lay down.
So, let me explain what you just heard. So, that was Dan. The guys put a plank of timber down the back of his shirt, a really long
Okay.
plank of timber,
Yep.
and then they tell him that he's going to lie down on the ground, then he has to somehow get up. Now, I don't know how that's got anything to do with flexibility, but he agrees to do it. As soon as he lies down, those two bangs you heard, then was the nail guns. They nail gunned the plank of wood to the ground.
So because his
then
shirt's...
and then they just walked off and he's just
just
stuck
left
on
there.
the ground and can't get out, which is so funny.
I mean...
Now he knows
You
how
don't-
Jesus felt.
Yeah, exactly. You don't get as many pranks these days because it often crosses the line into workplace bullying.
Yeah.
I know,
They put
it's
a bit of a stop to it.
It's
But that's
so
a bit,
sad.
that's a bit of fun.
But all the guys I know through their tradie years, they had to go through this, particularly plumbers. The plumbers will always get stuck in like a sewage drain. That was always the one for them.
Right, so you get them down there and then lock them in there.
Yeah, 100%.
oh,
I mean, it's brilliant.
that's pretty
Pretty funny.
bad.
It's brilliant. Yeah. And I'm thinking that specific trades would have their own pranks.
Yeah, that's
that
right.
have possibly been done for years.
Yeah.
And
I
you're
reckon.
just so excited for a new person to start because they don't know it.
Yes,
They're
and
stupid.
when you graduate from being an apprentice, the best thing to do is to pass that on to the next apprentice, for
Yes.
sure. Because if you went through it, they have to go through it too.
The only prank that we ever really played on a new person here was when they were working in the promotions department and it was really hot and we wanted to give away air conditioners but we couldn't get any. So we decided to give somebody bags of cold air. And we said, we're going to give you some cold air. And then they said, oh, okay, no worries. And then the girl said, well, what do I do about this? And we said, well, you're going
No, well, somebody said that someone is in reception to collect
for the
it.
thing. She goes, what am I going to do about this? And then so she ended up getting plastic bags and she caught air in them and then she stapled them shut and then put them in the fridge.
She stapled them.
She's still with the company doing really well, actually. She's actually very,
in the fridge to come out and give them
very
a bag
important
of cold
position
air,
these
a
days.
bag of cold air.
Well, also, Nathan, we left our new recruit, Sean McManus, in the studio and just walked out and let him go solo.
Drown.
Yeah.
And just kept trying to throw to a song, which...
No,
The guy
we
who's
were
paddling said,
told,
no,
do
it's
not
not happening.
let Sean throw to a song. We want to talk to tradies, okay? And we want to know what trade you're in because I'm guessing there are pranks that are specific to trades.
Okay.
All right? That's what we want to talk about. We're going to give somebody $300 cash.
Nice.
How good is this? Plus, you're going to go in the draw to win the Ultimate Crab Fest weekend package, which is amazing, and someone's going to win that today.
Yeah, that's
it's going to be
right.
drawn out today.
Because it's tickets for things tonight.
Yes.
So it's all happening.
Yep. So you can head down to the Channel 7 Mandurah Crab Fest this weekend. All the details are at crabfest.com.au.
Tradies, this one's for you. Is there a trade-specific prank that either you play on the new guy or perhaps it was played on you? We've never played any pranks on you, have we, Ellie?
No.
We wouldn't dare.
So many pranks.
Are you kidding me?
The
Should take
vinegar
this as
prank, the
supreme.
policeman prank when I stole your
What
quote.
vinegar prank?
When I was drinking apple cider vinegar because I wanted
yeah.
to lose weight, you guys dipped a big tissue in apple cider vinegar and sticky taped it under my chair.
told you that you
and
stank
were
of
gaslighting
vinegar.
me, and you're like, "What? Can you guys smell that? Stinks! It
Yeah.
stinks!" And I was
You know
like,
what?
"Is it
I don't
me?"
remember that at all, but
pretty
No,
clever.
it definitely
that was
happened.
me, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Really
yeah.
clever, actually.
It sounds like a me
traumatic,
thing, but I don't remember
The
it.
police one
It
was
pretty
interesting.
horrific.
The police one was
when I
interesting.
took your quote as a joke, and then we just happened to have a police officer in.
And then you started
then
crying.
I started crying because she started
She thought she was going to be
questioning me.
taken to jail.
What
Over
about
a
when you
court
showed
ring.
our previous CEO the video of me kicking the chair?
Oh, that's right. And then they
And
told you off
she
for
told-
destroying
yeah,
property.
For destroying property. That's only off the top of my head. Okay.
And you know what? We couldn't remember any of it.
I don't remember any of it. So therefore it didn't happen.
There, water under the bridge, Ellie. Get over it. We're going to find out about your trade-specific pranks next. Brett, hello.
How you going, guys?
Hey,
Wonderful,
Bretty.
Brett.
What trade we talking about, Brett?
Mechanical.
Okay. So what's the prank?
Okay, so I was a first-year apprentice working in Northbridge, and the boss is going, I need you to go get a long weight. And I've gone, okay. So I've got the trolley, going all the way to the Ford dealership, pick up a long weight, because we've got a Ford Ute on the hoist.
Oh, yeah.
Keeps on lifting up the back wheels, and we need to put a weight into it. So I said, okay, no worries. So I've gone through peak hour traffic, running with my trolley, quickly go get there and get it, and I'm waiting. Lady comes out, my courier's running late, you're going to have to wait a bit more. Yep, no worries. So I get all the way, so she sends me back to the workshop. Boss goes, no, you need to go back. Go get the long wait. The customer's coming to pick it up soon. I get back there and the lady's like, are you all there or what? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, well, do you not get it? Long wait? I was like, oh.
It is a long way.
I can't believe you went back.
Do you know what I love is that boss is paying you, but doesn't
Yes.
care that you're not doing anything.
Mate. And it was
Apprentice
midweek,
wages, though.
so it wasn't like it was a Friday joke. It was like midweek,
Yeah, it was
and I didn't
midweek.
even clue on.
You just don't expect to be pranked midweek. You know what I mean?
No, it's not a Tuesday, Wednesday thing, Nat. Good point. That's really good, Brett. I enjoyed that.
Hey, Brett, have you passed on the long weight prank to someone else since?
I've done it many a times. Left-handed screwdriver.
Oh, yeah.
There's many out there. Like my brother's a painter,
Yeah.
and he tells them to get the swirls out the paint. Mix the tin certain ways to get the swirls out the paint.
To
and you
get
can
the
never
swirls
draw.
out the paint.
Yeah.
You see how furious I'd be doing it as well.
I know, exactly. Trying to do a good job.
Yeah, press
Thanks,
the
Brett.
boss.
Dale's in Bentley. Morning, Dale.
Hey, how are you?
Good, Dale.
What trade are we talking, Dale?
We're plasterers.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah?
great. What's the prank?
Yeah. So when I first started working for my dad and my brother, they got me to hold a 20-kilo bag of cement above my head to see if I could hold it there.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then my brother come up behind me with a Stanley knife and he would cut it straight down the middle. So the cement was covering it.
Dale.
That is so good. I love it.
Yeah, that's not a fun one.
I mean, how easy is it to wash cement off?
Well, if it's quick
quick
dry
dry,
cement,
yeah.
then his eyes are just cemented open.
Well, if you're getting cement dropped on your head, you try to wash it off with water. You're
Yeah,
cooked
exactly.
anyway.
That's right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Dale comes with guttering. He's like, Dale's 90% curb.
Dale, did you pass that on too?
Yeah, I've done it to labourers when they've come through and other people. We've even taken it over to Melbourne, and when we went and did some rendering in Melbourne, we did it to some people over there that'd never seen it.
Oh, good on
Now
you.
by
Everybody,
postal.
you know what? It's not just plasterers going to have fun with this. Do it at home this weekend to someone and tell
Yeah.
them to hold a big bag of flour
Flour,
over their
yeah.
head and then
Yep.
cut it open. Oh, my gosh. Video it, send it to us.
Good times, everyone. Thanks, Dale. Joel's in Baldivis. Hello.
Hey, there you go.
Hey,
Hey, Joel.
What trade we talking, Joel?
Roof tiler.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Walk us through the prank.
So when I was younger, you worked with my old boy and had one of my mates that worked with him as well. And so we're talking dry concrete tiles, and he told we were short ridge cap on a job, so my dad's like, oh, young fella, go get the ridge stretcher out. And he's like, looked at him weird. He goes, get a bucket of water, fill it with water, put some soap in there, put the ridge capping in there, let it soak for about a minute, and then get in there and stretch it. We need some more. And he's in there soaping. He's in there soaping his ridge capping up, trying to stretch it. It was the most funniest thing I've ever seen.
It's stretching the tile.
Stretching a tile.
Yes, because they were one short. So all you do is just stretch one and then you're good to go.
How long did he attempt to stretch the tile for, John?
It was a good 5 minutes or so, and then he realised all the boys are up on the roof, like, rolling around and shit. But my dad's a bit of a hard man, and if he tells you to do so, you don't. He's like, come on, keep going, boy. And he's still concerned. Yeah, it was funny.
You don't want to question it, yeah.
Yeah, that's
so
too
funny.
good.
That's great.
That's beautiful, isn't it?
Absolutely, they were all great.
Yeah.
I think we just scratched the surface there. We could have taken these all day. $300 cash. Plus, you're in the draw to win the Ultimate Crab Fest. That's my New Zealand accent. Weekend package. Head down to the Channel 7 Mandurah Crab Fest this weekend. All details at crabfest.com.au. Dale, because we're going to try the plastering thing where you hold the bag above your head in all facets, whether it's flour at home or whatever. We're going to give it to you, but they were all great.
Can I just tell you, they were all great. So, Brett and Joel,
yep,
we're going to get something for you as well.
Oh.
We're going to give you $150 to spend at Autobar Mechanical.
Well, are you a generous soul?
Well done, boys.
Thank you. Are you a qualified mechanic looking for top rates and a sign-on bonus? Google Autobar Mechanical and get that job.
This is a podcast of Nathan, Nat and Sean.
We all know these three have no filter, but for water with consistent results, visit Complete Home Filtration. Taste, feel, see the difference with 20% off for the month of March.
Here we go for the final time. It is a round of richer pourers. You just tell us when to stop pouring. And if you do it right, you could score $1,000 cash.
You need to be listening very carefully, though. If it spills over, you are out.
Oh.
Hello, Wendy.
Morning.
Hi, Wendy.
Wendy, representing the suburb of Morley today. Wendy, are you excited that the celebrity pourer today is finally Ellie?
Yes.
That's what people wanted, isn't it, Wendy?
Yeah. Now, Ellie is chosen not to wear an apron, and the water is green.
Yep.
She's wearing a white jacket, so it's
Important
pretty risky
detail.
all round. Wendy, Ellie's going to pour the water, and today's vessel is... champagne flute.
Stop.
No, we haven't started.
Sorry.
Champagne flute.
And the water is green in honour of St Patrick's Day. Yes. All right, Wendy.
Yes.
So listen very carefully.
Okay.
Ellie
Wendy,
is
you ready,
about-
Wendy?
Yeah.
Wait there. Tell her. Be very clear when you tell Ellie to stop. If it goes over, you're out.
Here we go.
Okay.
She's going to
Right,
start
Wendy,
pouring.
I'm going to start
You're
pouring.
going to miss it.
Nah.
Where is it?
You're going to miss
Well,
it.
where is it? There.
No, you're going to miss the glass. I
Look
can
at the
tell
glass,
already.
man.
Well, bring them.
Okay,
What?
she's going to start pouring.
I'm starting pouring
Nah.
now.
Stop.
Okay, Wendy
Okay,
from
Wendy.
Morley.
Thank you, Wendy.
Hey, well done, Ellie.
You hang there. We move on to Alan in Secret Harbour. Good morning, Alan.
Morning.
Hello, Alan.
Are you ready, Al?
You got hands of a surgeon
I'm
here,
ready.
Ellie.
Let's go.
Okay, here we go.
I'm going to start pouring now.
Stop.
Righto. Big Al from Secret Harbour.
Okay.
He's done his bit.
You hang there, Alan, and our final contestant is Jade from Como. Good morning, Jade.
Good morning. Happy Paddy's Day.
Oh, to you too,
Happy St. Pat's Day to you, Jade.
Thank you so much.
All right, Jade.
Green
Jade's
water.
pouring green
You're
water
listening, Jade. Are you in?
into
All
the
right.
champagne glass.
I'm going to start pouring
Okay.
now.
Stop.
Wow.
All right.
Very,
Now we
very
go
interesting.
to the measuring.
How am I going to measure
Can I
this?
say, there has never been quite a photo finish.
It's close.
It's true.
Is there
More
is there
in our
one that we
lives.
can rule out straight away?
Amy, I need help to measure.
We need the clear measuring ruler.
The international measuring
Now
panel.
so, Ali, the glasses are how tall? They're about 21 centimetres tall. So we're measuring from the bottom up
So
to where
that
the
one
liquid
is
ends.
that.
I can
Yes.
tell you right now, you're
That
all just slightly half over.
yeah, nobody got close to the top.
People are not brave enough in Rich's Pourers is my
Do you
main
know what?
complaint.
I think I've got a winner.
All right, so let's discount one of them.
very
Discount
close.
the lowest.
Okay, definitely not. They're 16 centimetres.
And who is that? That was the first one you poured?
Yes,
So it's
Which is
Wendy.
Wendy from Morley. You're
Sorry,
out.
Wendy, you're out.
Yeah, but you're
Really?
very close, Wendy.
That's right.
Really
Very
disappointed,
close.
Comes
Morley.
down to Alan and Jade.
Okay. I would say...
A 21 centimetre champagne flute. Ellie's measuring.
Multiple measures.
This is difficult for Ellie because she's an only child. She
And
never
I
had to do this
also
in her childhood.
didn't do maths in a high school, so...
Yeah, well, it's just looking where the water ends and reading that number. So it's
It is
not really
very close, though.
I would say
It is
it's
very
this
close.
one. This one is the winner.
All right. So we have Alan, who is flute number 2, and Jade, who is flute number 3.
Ellie, do you want to declare the winner?
So tell us what. Yeah.
It's Alan from Secret Harbour.
Secret Harbour. I reckon half a millimetre, Alan.
Alan, $1,000 from Complete Home Filtration goes to you.
That's awesome. Cheers, guys.
What was the
done.
measure?
What
What was
a
the
great
measure? Just to be
talent.
clear to everybody out there.
It was 16.5.
Compared to Jade, who was.
Like 16.4.
Millimetre.
It was so close.
It was
Great
close. Well played, Alan.
Alan.
Congratulations.
Thank
Alan,
you very much.
was it truly a thrill to be part of Rich Shapora's?
It was very exciting. It was amazing.
Best thing you've done all year, or best thing you've done in the last 5 years?
I'd have to go with this year.
Oh.
Oh, well, that was a bit shallow,
Oh,
wasn't
we'll
it?
reduce that price to $500, won't we? What an a-hole.
I mean, Alan's wrong, obviously.
The Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Crab Fest is happening this weekend. One of the superstars who's lobbed over here for it is, of course, Fast Ed from Better Homes and Gardens, which is on tonight at 7 o'clock.
It is indeed, and some of the very best television in all of Australia. Am I overselling that?
No,
thank you.
you're
Thank
very
you very
No,
accurate.
are you kidding me? You're on a show right now. You just did a competition where we pour water into a glass and people can't spill it over.
And people
we know
love
what
it.
good things are.
That's my quality.
We know good things.
It's a good thing you're audio only.
That's right.
Ed, your show would have won many awards
So many
throughout the
Logies.
period that you've been operating for.
Well, I mean, I was actually bringing the Logies, but unfortunately, I only had so much excess baggage available.
Sure.
So,
Yeah.
no, look, it's done really amazing. So, over the course of 26 years now, 1 in every 2 years, we've won the Logie for best lifestyle show. Although, to be honest, this is something really interesting. A few years ago, the nerdier part of me, which is the vast majority, created a spreadsheet of every Logie ever issued since 1960.
Oh, Ed.
Oh no, I know. I'm a sad.
you know you're
pathetic
saying this out
individual.
loud, right?
This thing's on.
It is.
Yeah, it's not a pre-record.
The red
And
light.
what's really interesting, no show has ever won more awards. We tie with In Melbourne Tonight from Bert Newton's day.
Yeah, right.
So it's quite amazing.
Well, Ed, Natalie and I have been together for nearly 20 years, coming up in a couple of months, and Sean's been with us for 13,
Nearly 14.
nearly 14 years.
Bloody late
right?
comer.
So,
the new guy.
without knowing the answer, how many awards has our show won in that entire time? So, say 20-year history.
Do I get to round it down?
You do.
you can round it up,
You're
Dan.
on it right now. You've experienced
You know
it.
what? I'm going to say 1 only because I would have thought you could deserve about a third each.
So you're saying 1 award, do you think?
Yeah.
1 award.
Yeah.
Do you think the answer? Do you think what everyone does? Do you think one award? The guess of 1 award's a bit
It just
insulting.
seemed like a
20
trick
years,
question.
20 years, and we've just rolled out the cup filling competition.
Yeah.
So you're sticking with 1
I'm
award.
going to go with 1.
The
Yeah,
answer is
you're wrong.
0.
0.
Never won a thing.
I love you more than you love yourself.
And you know what, Ed? We've
that?
never even been nominated.
Really?
Never been nominated.
That's gone from sad to pathetic. Whatever.
Thank you.
So we have had 2 awards. So we got a Nova Entertainment Award, which
Yes.
is basically like when Nova gives you, you draw them a picture and they stick it on the fridge.
Yeah.
So we got that for something we did, and we also got a wonderful award from one of our listeners.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
listen,
Who
I
felt sorry
can give
for
you an
us.
option then. You could actually have a whole nother career. You could join me. See, you're currently in all white, which I don't get. That's way too happy. I'm in the... Oh, no, there's a little bit of depressing
Great.
colour down the bottom.
Good.
But I'm in all black. And I literally was coming out of the hotel this morning and the security guard at the front door sort of looking at me funny. And I kid you not, I walk up to him and just whisper, code 77, you'll need to check that out. And he looks at me, he's like a young kid, and he reaches for his phone to look up, what the hell is code 77? So I am now special elite security.
Played it.
Talking to your lapel.
So much fun.
Well, the
That's
thing
great.
that stuck out to me was your shoes. You've got some Asics on, and they are very long. Your size, please.
Well, listen, it's not about the... No, it's all about the size.
It is all about the size.
Well, I'm a size 14, but you know what they say? Big feet, big
Massive
shoes.
shoes. And they're high vis, pretty much. You can see them from the
thing, of course, about coming to work in Perth and then in Mandurah is if you don't have high vis on, it's not that you won't be safe, it's just you won't fit in.
No, that's true.
That is so true. They're the McLaren colours, actually.
Yes.
You into the F1s at all?
F1, is that... What sort of steak is that?
Oh, that's a swear word, actually. That is a swear
So
word.
we were down at Mandurah Crab Fest, right, one year, and we were on stage with this chef who decided that he would make crab ice cream. So,
isn't that funny? The whole room just went silent at that point, including myself. Do you know what? Many years ago, I did actually, it might have even been over in Sydney. We did a garlic festival, and I made roasted garlic and vanilla ice cream. Now, that was just on the borderline of being acceptable to being violently awful. But crab ice cream?
Ice cream.
I mean...
As you would expect, terrible.
Horrible. And even if you sort of pair that up with, a lovely piece of pan-seared snapper, you'd be going, well, it's just ruined the snapper as well. So thanks a lot, pal.
I get that. And you mentioned the garlic, actually. Our good friend here, Nathan, decided one day that he'd make garlic bread for us. So he got the garlic bread. And
so he bought garlic bread and then added...
He got bulbs of garlic.
Not cloves.
Bulbs. Many bulbs.
3 bulbs.
And put it inside a piece of bread.
He added that to the garlic bread.
So I cut open the slices. You know, it comes pre-sliced.
Sure.
So I made my own garlic bread with 3 bulbs. And then I'll put that in there.
On top of the
can I
garlic.
ask you a question, buddy? So clearly you're not good at radio and not good at cooking. What do you do?
Not one of us has had a sick day in 4 years.
You know when a recipe says a bulb of garlic? I don't. I put in a bulb for a clove.
And so if it's a bulb you put in the farm. This is great. Good for Australian agriculture.
Yeah, that's right.
Australian aquaculture, speaking of Crab Fest. You see the segue? You see that?
So what's your go-to crab dish if you're going to impress us?
Look, I've got a couple of things. One of the easy ones that you can do in just, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes once you've got a very small amount of chopping done is crab egg nets. Now, this is a... Yeah, I mean, the fact that you all know it is brilliant. Have any of you made it?
No.
No, and that's the difference.
We didn't get to where we are today by making egg nets.
No, exactly right. It might wear hair nets, but that's a different thing. It's one of those dishes that a lot of people who've gotten into good Thai food have seen around the place, but you look and you go, I don't know, I couldn't do that.
Looks a bit tricky.
But you can. There is literally only one trick that you need to know in order to be able to do it. Everything else is just basic knife work. And that one trick is... Yes, you will find that out tonight down at Crab Fest at our ticketed event.
Or 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't think the bottle should go between your bum cheeks, but that is unbelievable. Not hygienic, but...
I don't know about crab nets. When you get the Thai stuff, egg nets, nets, you're just like, that's just...
What do you think?
What do you mean?
You look reasonably unimpressed, verging on disgusted. I can't work out which
I don't think they're that impressed. They're deep fried, aren't they? They're like deep fried, aren't they?
Well, there's two. It's very good that you point that out because there are 2 ways you can do it. You can either drizzle them over sizzling oil and they go all puffy and whatever.
Yes.
And those, to be honest, are a little bit greasy. The other way to do it is to do it in a non-stick pan, which is a little bit of a more modern way.
A bit like you're doing a pancake, essentially.
Yes, can you not diminish what I'm talking about? I'm trying to sound intelligent here.
Okay, keep going.
And then, so you make a little net, and the real secret is not the net. The secret is what goes in the middle. So the filling, we're using freshly segmented limes. There's obviously the freshly cracked blue crab, which we can talk about how to cook it properly. It's one thing to go and buy a crab, but if you overcook it and there is no coming back from there, you have basically made a disappointing dish whether you like it or not. Now, I could sit here and explain to you how to cook a blue crab to absolute perfection, but then there would be no point in you driving 1 hour south to Mandurah and checking out Crab Fest, brought to you by Channel 7.
I've never like that. I've never pulled a crab apart. Do you have to pull poo out of a crab like you do with a fish?
Yeah, you do. So once you take the lid off, it's got like
dead men's fingers.
Yeah,
that's what they're called.
Oh, okay.
What's a dead man's finger? The lungs. Do you have to pull out crab lungs?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, no.
And do you know what's really funny? The really funny thing is when you're doing like a private dinner or whatever, and you're doing it in front of people, yes, and we just remove these and whatever, and you say to someone who's being a real jerk at the table, you say, so what I'm going to do for you is like a very special dish. We've got a little bit of batter here, and we're going to deep fry these, and you put them in front of them, and they're like, oh, look what I've got. And it's like, yeah, because you're the sucker at the table.
Can I tell you, until this point, I didn't realise crabs have lungs. Does everything have lungs?
Well,
Does everything living have lungs?
Not a jellyfish. jellyfish, but they don't have brains either. So they really should work in television.
Does a worm have lungs?
A who? A
A
worm?
worm?
Worms,
Great question.
I don't
think
believe
so.
have lungs
I don't think
because
so.
they live in a non-oxygenated space most of the
So
time.
if anything's out in oxygen, it has lungs.
Well, yeah, theoretically, or
No,
it's
give
dead.
me the definite
Yes,
answer.
exactly. Yeah, absolutely. You know the great thing about right now is none of you know. So if I say absolutely, you don't care because you've just got an answer.
I never knew that crabs had lungs. Did you? Oh, you did. Did you guys know that crabs had lungs? No.
The best thing about peeling a crab is it's like it's just flicking the underneath. What would you call that?
The belly.
Yeah. You just flick that backwards, and then you rip off the
lid.
The lid. Yeah.
You're explaining it really well.
For those of you at home who can't understand what's being described here, don't worry, we can't either.
I was using my hands and I was still getting nowhere.
So what he's trying to say is that there's a shell on the outside of the crab, and if you take it off, you can eat the middle bit.
That'd be the exoskeleton, I take it, yeah.
And that's why you go and see Fast Ed on the cooking stage, everybody.
And not Sean McManus.
Do you know there's loads more to discover down at Crab Fest. It's actually not just about crabs. So if you're someone who maybe you're trying to discover crab, you can definitely do that. We'll show you how to cook them. But there's loads of other food. And the thing that I'm looking forward to is on Sunday. You wouldn't happen to have met Vanessa Amorosi before in this line of work, would you?
Yes.
Is she extraordinarily cool?
Yeah, she's amazing.
Okay,
everybody.
Yeah, I don't want to seem like a
Absolutely
stalker,
everybody.
but I might be stalking her just a little bit because I happen to think she's amazing.
Yeah.
So
Well, you know what? You haven't made it unless you have a stalker.
I've had one.
Have
I've
you?
had one. Yeah.
I know. Here she is.
No. Here he is.
Tell me about your
Okay,
stalker.
Bill McCready, I'm calling you out on radio, pal.
What happened?
He's back over east.
Yeah.
He would turn up to, I'd be opening an envelope and he'd turn up. He'd be at every live experience I do, every cooking show, everything. Lovely, lovely guy. Until you realise that he knows things about you, about your past, that nobody knows because he's researched and researched and researched.
He's done a deep dive.
But no. But this is where it gets really funny.
What?
My best mate Stuart.
Yeah.
He's a registered Wikipedia editor.
Oh.
And so regularly, what he does is he goes and changes my biography online.
To
To all sorts of rubbish, the funniest stuff. And so Bill would come up and say, "Oh, I heard that Ed's not your real name." I said, "What do you mean, Bill?" He said, "Well, according to Wikipedia, your real name is Sergio Panda."
Sergio Panda.
Stuart!
So wait, I'm sorry. I know that we've been talking for a while, but I need to get into your best friend's job. So he's registered. So he works at the
that a
Wikipedia
full-time?
offices, or what?
No. He works in a music store teaching people how to play and service guitars. He's a really talented guitar player. But his hobby is, there's only about 2,400 people worldwide who do most of the editing of all of Wikipedia.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And so he's one of them. And so he goes through and he does the quality assurance and the beta testing of all the information.
Yeah, checking
and so he's
sources
allowed
and stuff.
Yeah, so other people, you can put in things like, I want to edit this on.
Yes.
And it'll basically go to one of them who'll go, pal.
Is that a paid job or is it just an honour?
All volunteers, yeah.
Unbelievable.
It's
That would
world's
take up a lot of
largest non-profit.
time. If there's only 2,400 people
But if
around
it's your
worldwide,
passion,
Okay,
Sean.
these are serious nerds. And Stuart, that's you, pal.
Well done. Fighting a good fight, Stuart. Way to go.
a non-paying gig where you are doing that.
I know.
Oh, he'd do 10 hours a week.
But you know what, though? You have to. You probably
Don't you
get off,
reckon?
you get off on the power, though.
Yeah, that's right.
To be
Oh,
able
yeah,
to
okay,
change whatever you
And
want.
No. He gets off on video games and guitar strings. He's way
Yeah.
nerdier than
Yeah,
that.
wow. Okay,
So
I think we need to
just
interview him.
fighting for a non-misinformed world,
Indeed,
basically.
indeed.
Unless
Get him over
he's
to
doing the
Crab Fest next
misinforming.
year.
You know what? He could actually audit all of the claims made about Crab Fest, like, for example, that it's on this Saturday and Sunday. He could come and check that.
Yes.
He could go and audit the claims that I'm actually doing cooking demos both Saturday and Sunday. He could go and audit the fact that there's music experiences both Saturday and Sunday.
What about, does he know that the Casanovas are going to be there?
Oh, my Lord, he does!
Wait there. Could you also get him to do us a Wikipedia page saying how many awards we've won? But
You just wanted
10
to-
years in a row, best team Accra?
No.
He's
just
not
go
a
for
liar.
one. Keep it believable.
Yeah.
No, that's
Keep
not
it
believable.
believable.
That's
But
true.
that's not
I'm with it.
believable. Go and say hello to Ed out at Channel 7 Mandurah Crab Fest this weekend. And, of course, Better Homes and Gardens tonight, 7 o'clock on Channel 7.
Indeed.
It's a pleasure, Ed. Thanks for coming.
You guys have been the best part of my morning in the last 15 minutes.
Thank you so much. That's all we
Say the
aspire to be.
nicest
Not an award,
things.
though.
That's all
Can
we
you put it
aspire
on
to
a
be.
trophy?
Here's your award.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Now, yesterday, we were talking to people who had received messages after a date, right? And we got a phone call from Adam. Now, Adam told us about this amazing date he went on with this girl, and he thought it went so amazing. He wore his jacket, a blazer with all the buttons done up, and he went to petition.
That's right.
And driving home, he thought, you know what, this could be something. This could be something. This could be a great time. And then he received a message, and this is what happened.
Drove home and I had received a text and I was a bit excited to read it. And it says, it was a beautiful day, but I felt that I feel that we live a bit too far apart. And I've had that quite a few times, and I thought, bloody hell. So in my annoyance, I wrote back, yes, I agree. Maybe one day in the future, somebody will invent a horseless carriage that will carry me at speed across black fields. I'm just 25 kilometres away.
It's not the end of the world.
You know what?
Apparently it is.
We just thought Adam is so great. How can this guy from Singleton still be single? Hello, Adam.
Good morning, Nathan. How are you?
Yeah, good, buddy. Hey, Adam, we stalked you on Facebook yesterday, and we got to see what you look like. You're a bit of all right, Adam.
I mean, that's not creepy at all, is it, Adam?
You're a bit of all right, Adam.
It's funny you should mention Facebook, because as we speak, I have my finger hovered over the relationship status bar. hoping, is this it? Am I out of Singleton or am I still in it?
Yeah, well,
headed to Takenton.
The whole thing was the tyranny of distance, of people coming up with excuses that way. But we had people contact us left, right and centre to want to have a crack at you, buddy.
Of Adam.
The thing about it as well, Adam, is you promise that, you do wear a uniform. We've seen you in your Navy uniform, mate.
Oh, my... No, keep that quiet.
Beautifully pressed too, I might add.
Looking very nice.
It was the ironing skills that got me interested.
Yeah, definitely.
Am I the only man in Australia who irons his underpants?
I reckon you might be. Yeah, definitely.
And towels, because you get a much nicer feel after a shower from an iron towel.
You're losing
Adam,
me
do you
now,
do
Adam.
your sheets? Do you iron your sheets?
With a crease down the middle, yes.
With the crease
down the middle?
Like with the nice trouser pleats?
Oh, no. It's only so you know where the demarcations are.
Yeah, that's right.
Who needs a pillow fort when you got a sharp crease?
Yeah, this is true. Now, we jokingly threw it out there if there's anyone that was interested in Adam. Oh, the ladies flocked, Adam. We got a lot of messages about you.
We did.
Oh, Adam.
Wow.
I was down at the supermarket yesterday. I got stopped by 3 ladies that came up to me and spoke about you. And they were like, oh, my God, he just sounds amazing. And they said, what does he look like? And I said, he's a monster. No, I said, we actually had a look at him on Facebook. I said, he's a bit of all right.
Yeah.
So,
most definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, Adam.
Well, if it doesn't work out today, Nathan, I'll be your connection.
All right, Adam, coming up next, we're going to introduce you to 2 ladies.
Yes, we've hand-selected 2.
That's right. They were the only ones that answered their phones when we called them back.
No, that's not true.
And
that's
Adam,
not true,
if you
Adam.
like the cut of their
100%.
jib, you can select one to go on a date with.
Well, that's very generous of Nova FM. Thank you for paying for the date.
Well, we're even going to cover the date as well.
I know.
Love that.
Yeah.
This is like Dial a Sailor back in Florida in '88.
I mean, very similar.
I've only been with one sailor, remember?
Yeah.
So I picked up a sailor one night, and then we were making out, and then I stopped the whole scenario because I went to play road tennis.
Road tennis was the killer.
So hopefully there's no road tennis.
That's
that stops
true.
your love.
Or could have been hobo cricket on the beach. Have you ever played hobo cricket on the beach?
Oh, sounds very sandy.
All right, Adam, you hang there. 2 ladies waiting in the wings for you shortly. It's
lucky girl.
I know. 8:17 on Nova. Cupid's arrow is taking aim.
That's right.
In one corner is Adam from Singleton. Ladies tell him that he lives too far away, and that's the only thing standing between them and a lifelong relationship.
So true, Natalie.
Hello, Adam.
Good morning.
Good morning, Adam. Are you enjoying this, Adam?
I am loving this. This is a great idea.
This is a great idea.
What I like about it, Adam, is it's not awkward at all for you to court 2 ladies in front of Perth.
No. There's no need, is there? There's only me and the lady in question talking. I don't care who's listening.
Yeah.
It's just me and her.
The most things that I think one of the worst things about the dating world these days is the privacy of Tinder.
Yes, that's right. Now, Adam, you said that you wanted a lady between the ages of 40 and 50 and who didn't care about driving to Singleton. Like, the distance was not an issue. Were there any other criteria?
Pretty much those were the only two. Sometimes I insist they have a pulse.
But only sometimes.
Optional, completely, you know.
High.
Yeah. All right. Well, Adam, you might be about to find love right now because I'd like to introduce you, Adam, to Nikki from Mirrabooka.
Hello, Nikki.
Oh, God, I love the name Nikki.
Morning,
Hello,
guys.
Nikki.
Morning, Morning.
Hi, Nikki.
I have zero idea where Mirrabooka is, but it sounds close to Singleton.
North of the river.
Well, it's not the river. It's not up the road. Nikki, you didn't think this would be an issue in dating Adam if the opportunity came?
Absolutely not. For the right man, I would travel anywhere.
Oh.
That's so true.
Did you hear
Oh, that's brilliant. So, Nikki, are you a part-time Uber driver?
No.
Well, that would be handy because I can't seem to get one in Singleton. I don't think. But that's okay.
You have a car and a license there. I can help you out.
You got a full license. Oh, I'll have to put that on my criteria. Now, Nikki. Now, this might be a little bit personal, but don't take it the wrong way. You was born a woman, wasn't you? I don't want to go through February the 12th again.
Last time I checked, yes.
February the 12th.
Oh, thank God.
I'm not a woman.
Adam.
It's an attitude too much.
I mean, they're the standards, I think.
Yeah.
You know, it's my preferences. And, you know, once I went on this date and the person in question failed to tell me that they were born a man.
Oh,
and, I know, I couldn't believe it. I thought, one small detail, yes, lie about your age. I don't really care that much about your age. So how many, I assume you're single, is that correct?
Yes, I'm single.
Oh, right, okay. And if we were to go on a date, what would your ideal date be?
Something casual, something quiet, nothing too fancy.
Yeah. Yep.
Definitely, yeah. And I don't recommend a petition bar, by the way. Have you seen how close you have to sit?
Above music or anything like that.
Yeah, right.
Oh, we're just giving away.
Oh, there's this one restaurant I went to. God, the music was so loud. Hey, Nikki, just quickly, just so Adam can get paint a picture of you. What do you like to do with your spare time and stuff like that?
I like to propagate succulents.
Oh, I
was not expecting that answer.
Propagate succulents, sweetheart.
And I do a lot of volunteer work.
Oh, do you? Volunteer work in what realm?
At the Salvation Army.
Oh, the
Salvation Army.
Oh, you sweetheart.
So you're in the...
I love that.
Salvation Army.
Oh, she's giving. She's got a kind heart. She's got a kind heart, Adam. All right, thank you so much, Nikki.
Move on to Bachelorette number 2.
Yeah.
This is Susan from the Vines. Now, the Vines to Singleton is quite a way. You're not put off by that, Susan?
No, it is 95 Ks.
Oh, there you go, Susan. So
or what's known as a road trip.
She Googled it.
Okay.
I Googled it.
But love knows no boundaries, does it, guys?
That's true.
Yeah.
All right, Adam, I ask Susan what you will.
Hey, Susan, how are you?
Thank you, Adam. How are you?
Great. Does everyone call you Susan, or is it Susie, or something else?
Sue. Most of my family and friends call me Sue, and I have family and a lot of close friends in the Rockingham area, so I'm always down that neck of the woods anyway.
You are? Well, that comes in handy, doesn't it?
It does, yes.
I've actually got a bit of land out here, so you can land your private helicopter there. Do you have one?
Okay, sure.
Yeah. And if we go on a date, do you mind if I pay for everything?
No, but I would, only feel it's right to share it or, buy drinks or whatever. So, yeah.
Well, that'll make a lovely change for me. I feel like Oxfam sometimes when I go on a date. Who needs feeding today?
Spending the 5,000.
So Susan, I think that you were drawn to Adam's personality, obviously, when you heard him, weren't you?
Oh, definitely. And I just had to laugh at the lady who said that 25 k's is a long way away. I've actually been told I live South Geraldton.
Yeah, I would have thought so.
No, that's insane.
95 from Singleton.
Hey, Susan, same question for you. What do you get into? What's your passion? What do you love?
Well, I don't know if you guys have heard of this franchise. It's called 9 Rounds Kickboxing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes,
It's on
I
Great
do
Eastern
that.
Highway. There's one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. So I do that 3 mornings a week, and I go to yoga.
Oh,
There you
that's
go.
each end of the spectrum.
Adam, what do you think about a kickboxing yoga girl?
I'm sorry, I'm just picturing yoga pants right now.
And he's going to require a cushion, please.
All right, Susan.
The only one I know is Downward Doggy, so...
Susan,
It's
you
good
have
for your
there.
hamstrings, that is.
We've got some good news for you, Adam. We have a late entrant, Bachelorette number 3. I know. This is Tanya from Applecross. Hello, Tanya.
Hello, how are you?
Hello, Tanya.
Applecross, it's not too far because you're right next to the freeway. Boom, straight down.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for that, Sean. That's very helpful.
He's good for the geography.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
anything
all
you need
over
to ask
it.
Tanya?
I've got so many things to ask you, Tanya, and the first one is... imagine we're on a date. We're obviously not going to walk on the beach because it's crowded with people from Tinder who love walking on the beach. We can look at it, but not go on there.
Yeah.
What's your feelings about holding hands in public or public displays of affection?
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, I don't mind holding hands.
Yeah.
Just not making out in front of everyone.
It's not going to mac on in front of strangers.
you know.
Yeah. What about doing it in a hedge?
Is that head or hedge? I can't. Well, or to be honest, I must admit, I am tempted to start snogging when I see teenagers around because it really disgusts them.
It does.
That is a great hobby. Tanya, what do you do with your spare time?
Oh, I'm a single mum of 2. I have no spare time. And I just bought a business.
Oh,
So-
did you? What business did you buy?
I bought a hairdresser's.
Oh, do you want to give it a plug?
Oh, hello.
Oh, Coco Clover in Cardinia.
There you go.
It's over where the shopping centre is it?
So,
Kat?
Yeah, near the Aldi.
Okay, yeah, know where it is.
Adam, free haircuts. How do you feel about that?
Okay, Tanya. So you know what a 3-2-1 is with a square neck.
We do.
Can
That
you
is me.
incorporate trim on a rat's tail there, mate?
Imagine that. Yeah, hello. Yeah, good morning, sir. I've decided to go my own way with hairstyles.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Hey,
Brilliant. I've just...
Yeah.
What?
No, I was just going to ask
yeah,
Tanya. Tanya, what drew you to want to call up and have a chat with Adam?
I think he's funny.
He's funny, isn't he?
That's true.
It's hard to find funny these days.
It is.
I know some people are really stuck up, aren't they, about just getting along, having a good... I mean, when I go on a date, as far as I'm concerned, my standard point is I'm going to go and have a good time.
Yeah.
If you're with me having a good time too, perfect. I'm not interested in all the other, all the bad things in life, etc. They can be discussed later on. But, let's just go out, have fun and see the person in a natural environment. Hey, I've just started a business too, so I've got a side hustle as a handyman. So you have to choose. Do I wear the uniform or my tradie suit?
Oh, Tanya, what do you reckon?
I love a tradie.
Loves a tradie. What's your business, Adam?
Handyman. So I just love going around and fixing stuff. And 99% of my customers are women, to be fair, but don't go down that route. It's not an opportunity thing. You think it would be, wouldn't it? But it's
Well, that's because he's single and he's a handyman.
Yes,
So.
Yeah.
Adam, we've presented you with 3 delightful ladies. First up was Nikki from Mirrabooka, then Susan from the Vines, then Tanya from Applecross. It is your decision. Is there one of them that took your fancy?
Absolutely.
All
right.
I felt a connection over the phone, and you just can't deny that. I'm sorry to the other 2 lovely ladies, but it's going to be Tanya.
in it for the haircut.
Tanya, congratulations on your new life.
Move to salon. You'll have a sister salon down in Singleton.
She's got a lot going for her. She lives near the freeway.
Tell them where they're going, Natalie.
Adam and Tanya.
We have a little chapel ready for the marriage.
Oh, I love it.
We
can
are
build it ourselves.
sending you on a romantic date for two to Ramble on Swan for a drink and a bite with a view overlooking the Swan River from South Perth. We're giving you a $200 voucher to spend together.
Wow, I can spend it on diesel. Get in there.
Neither of you have to pay, indeed.
No, you'll love it. Ramble on Swan is beautiful.
It's a great spot. Great spot.
Pretty exciting stuff.
Thank you so much, guys.
This sounds magical. We're invested in this relationship. We'll be checking in for a little bit of a post-date synopsis of how well it went.
Yep.
Bit of a post.
We may name our first 3 children after you.
I know. No, I'll just say, even if it's just one child, the child's name's Nathan, Nat and Sean.
I just put out Tanya just went, oh, hell. I have to have 5 kids all together. We wish you all the happiness in the world. Good luck on that date, okay?
Okay, thank you, guys.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
It is St Patrick's Day today, and to celebrate, we like to celebrate on the radio in the form of dance. We're joined by the WA Academy of Irish Dancing, and the somewhat appropriately named director is Shannon. Perfect Irish name.
Morning.
Top of the morning to you.
Happy St Patrick's Day.
You just had some potatoes for breakfast or something?
Oh, definitely, yes.
Shannon, are you actually Irish?
Half Irish, on my mum's side.
Yeah. So, Irish dancing, is that something you've done since you were a child?
Yeah, I started when I was 2.
Oh,
so,
2? There you go.
Yeah, 2 years old.
Is that a normal age for?
Yeah.
You're joking.
Yeah.
So the earlier the better, I take it.
Pretty much.
So you would have started at the height of the river dance phenomenon.
Oh,
I
that
imagine.
was amazing.
Yes,
Yeah.
Michael Flatley.
Yep. My mum threw me in and it didn't look back from there.
So, Shannon, you've got a group with us today, and I believe you are super busy with all the Irish Day celebrations today.
Yeah, we've got about 6 different shows on at 6 different pubs, and then we've got another group at the south in Mandurah, and it's going to be a really,
And the
really
average
exciting
age
day.
of this group is about what, 7? How old are they?
Average age, I'd say about 9.
9? Okay.
Yeah.
Average age is 9, so has everyone got a fake ID for the pubs that you're performing?
So you little girls are going on a pub crawl today.
Oh, me and Harry want to come. No,
and the parents are all there giving them a thumbs up.
Yes, they are.
They're all fine with it. It's great. It's great. This is so great. So do you guys compete actually in competition as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you girls good? Yeah, you are.
Modest.
Good.
Shannon, what's the secret to good Irish dancing? I mean, because to us it just looks like don't move your arms. Like that's the main thing.
Oh, the secret. The secret is hard work.
Yeah.
Yeah, hard work and practice and listen to your teacher.
Of course.
Is Shannon a good teacher?
They're not biased at all. That's great.
I'd imagine you have to have strong legs. And are you up in your toes a lot? Or?
Yeah. Can you go on your toes?
Oh, look at them. Look at them.
They all suddenly got taller.
Are you kidding me? That must be so helpful when your parents want to get something off the shelf at home. So there's a bit of wood that we've got laid in the studio. So tell us about that.
So that is just for the heavy shoe or the hard shoe. So that is just where all the noise comes from.
So we have 2 heavy-shoed ladies today. And then the rest are, I'm guessing, soft shoes?
Yes. Oh, look at you.
Soft shoes. I don't know. I'm a genius.
That was very good.
Thank you
Sound
so
like
much.
a farrier.
I know.
They're like really cute little like leather ballet slippers sort of thing.
Yeah.
So that's really cute.
Well, Shannon, we might get the girls to perform for us and see what they've got.
Do you want to pop into
All
your
right,
spot?
everybody, we're going to have this up on our social media a little bit later on. So you can
Check it out,
see
it's adorable.
exactly how you can
Adorable.
do this dance and see how cute these girls are.
We probably need Harry on the fiddle or something, I'd imagine, as well.
Have you been practicing your fiddle, Harry?
I have. Let me know when you're ready.
Don't fiddle in front
Oh, wait,
of
so we line up. So, okay, can you talk to me about so an Irish dance is usually a line, is it?
Not for competition, but for fun and for show.
For show.
Yeah, we're going to we've put a little piece together for you.
Okay, and we got the two clompers.
Yeah.
What are they called?
The clompers.
Heavy shoes.
They're
Heavy shoes.
Heavy shoes,
You're doing so well.
Clydesdales.
They're clomp and stomps.
The 2 clomp and stop girls are there ready to clomp.
Sorry, they're Irish. The O clomp and stomp.
All right.
All right.
All right, we're good to
Cue
go.
music.
Yeah, good to go.
Take it away, fiddler.
Here we go.
One of the heavy shoe girls are pointing the toes.
And we're away.
how
They're
in
amazing.
time they are.
They're amazing.
I know.
That
Well
is
done.
Great
unbelievable. Okay.
All right, we've got to take a break and catch our breath. Unbelievable.
And then I want to see some of the soft shoe dancing, please.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean in podcast form.
We are celebrating St Patrick's Day today. Top of the morning to you.
Potatoes?
We've got a bunch of adorable Irish dancers from the WA Academy of Irish Dancing in the studio this morning, dancing for us and for you at home.
Brilliant dancing going on at the moment.
Shannon's been whipped into an Irish frenzy.
Hey, Shannon.
Hello.
We've got our youngest members off and running as we speak, actually.
These are the soft shoe dancers. Look at them go. They love a high kick.
They do love a high kick. Lots of stretching. Do you
Yes.
get that?
How often are you training the girls, Shannon?
I'm at the studio 7 days a week at the moment.
Are you really?
They're about 4 to 5 times, yeah.
I love the soft shoe ones. Here you go.
It's a commitment. Who's going next, Eddie?
That's it. Oh my gosh. You know what? You're like ninjas. You can't even hear them coming, the soft shoe ones.
Brilliant. It's a great song too, by
It's
the
a
way.
great song.
It is, it's
Yes.
good
Well
fun.
done, girl.
Well done.
So the girls are in action until 7 p.m. is their
The
last
last
gig tonight.
performance is 7 o'clock tonight, and they got
Long
up at
day.
6 o'clock this morning.
Yeah.
It is. I said to Sean, it's
It's
like
worth
the Irish version of the Melbourne Cup, in that it's a full day's activity.
I never knew that an Irish dancer had a 12-hour shift. This is amazing.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you so
coming.
Thanks,
much for
Shannon.
having
Happy
us.
St Patrick's
Happy
Day.
St.
St. Paddy Day, girls.
It's the Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
And I can put you in.
Nova's first class and 50K.
Well, the boarding call went out this morning, and in honour of St Patrick's Day, we're after Riley's
I
today.
cannot even tell you a famous Riley.
Riley Dunn played for the
Riley.
Dockers.
Okay.
Someone's famous kid is called Riley.
Who?
Let me think about that.
Famous
Let's go to North
Riley.
Fremantle. Riley, hello.
Hi.
Hi, Riley.
Riley. I didn't even think of Riley as a girl.
I didn't think
that
so either, but
sexist?
it's a bloody good name.
I feel like it's very unisex these days.
It is.
It is. It's great.
Riley Keogh is who I'm
I
thinking
can't just
of.
tell you right now. I've just pulled up famous Rileys, and a majority of them are female Rileys.
Riley, can you think of one?
A famous Riley?
Oh gosh, not off the top of my head, no.
Where would you go if you had the chance to go first class with 50K?
I think either America or Japan.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
probably do both, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Riley, you're in the running, so good luck, okay?
Awesome, thanks so much.
All right,
we
let's
move
go
on
to
to
Balladura. Hello, who is this?
Hello, this is Riley.
Hey,
Another
Riley.
female Riley.
Female Riley.
Another female, yes.
It works, though.
So Riley
It's so
Keogh
good.
was who I was thinking of, Nathan, who is,
Yes.
of course, Lisa Marie Presley's daughter.
Oh,
Yeah.
would not have known that if my
an
life
actress.
depended
Oh, my God,
on it.
Nat.
She's in a movie coming out soon called Daisy Jones and the Six.
You said to
Gonna be
Nathan,
big.
of course, is.
Well, I usually know that Who magazine crap.
Do you have a favourite famous Riley?
No, I don't, but who knows, it could be me one day.
It could be you.
That's the spirit.
Where
you
you
heading?
Where you want to go, Riley, in the world?
I'd love to go back to Greece.
Yeah, the islands.
Yes,
Do you
yes.
have a favourite Greek island?
I've only ever been to the major ones, but I'd love to explore all the smaller ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Excellent.
good luck, Riley. Good
You
luck.
could do that.
All right,
Thank
everyone.
you.
And
You're in the
there's
running,
a real
Riley.
hole in the celebrity Riley market for a Riley to come out
Seems that way.
and just grasp the name Riley. You know, so there you go. Name your kid Riley.
And make them famous, because
Make
they'll
them
be
famous.
one of two.
The Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
We were absolutely impressed with Rick Arden and his secret Seinfeld knowledge.
I know.
skills. And someone in the building that always keeps surprising us is we never knew he was Mauritian sound producer and go-kart king.
Yes.
Zach.
Oh, Shawnee. Am I the
Admitting to-
go-kart
Well, I'm the
Hang on,
emperor.
we
You
don't
can
have
be the king.
We don't have time to go into that.
Yeah.
You've got F1 expert as well.
F1 expert, yes.
Yeah, that's
100%.
right.
And turns out you're a Seinfeld expert too.
I'm a Seinfeld nut. I thought I was.
Yes.
And then, so yesterday we had Rick Arden on and interviewed him. And then during the break, Nathan, you asked us some more questions,
Yes.
and I thought I'm doing pretty good here.
Yeah.
And I impressed Rick so much. He got my number. Oh my God, Rick Arden has my number.
So now you're dating Rick Arden?
That's a change.
So you went to the quiz last night.
So I went to the quiz last night. He got me to go in.
Pressured you into it.
And he said, don't worry about it. You're really good. You have a great time. Blah blah blah. Within the first question,
Yes.
I knew I was out of my depth.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
really?
Within the first question,
So deep cuts.
Exquisite detail.
there was 6 rounds of 10 questions. There's some bonus questions. I only knew and got one of them right.
One.
Can you give
That was
us, can
all
you
of
give
it.
us
Out of
example
all of them.
of what kind of detail they were looking for?
Honestly, Sean, it kind of just went over my head.
Really?
But it was more things like, actors, actresses.
Yes.
And you know the one where you knew, like, the girlfriend names and stuff like that?
Pass, yep.
I don't know that.
Would it have
Susan.
been as
Susan was one of
full
them.
on as like what was on the counter of Jerry's apartment on
Things
episode-
like that. And, like, things like, so you know the building where they live,
yeah.
everyone lives, they do shots at the front
Yeah.
and there's a name of the building.
Yes.
What's the name of the
Oh,
building?
no one knows. Except
They
for
knew.
Rick Arden.
They knew.
So you were the stupid one on the
Nick actually owns
Hey,
that
I got
building.
one right.
What was
What one you got
did you get
right?
It was actually one. Oh God, I am a nerd because afterwards I was so nervous. I went home, went on YouTube, Seinfeld trivia,
Yes.
blah blah,
Yeah,
watched all these videos,
Yeah.
and it was one of the questions from that I remembered.
And what was the question?
It was like, what episode was George? Did he not feature in?
Okay.
And the episode's called The Pen. And
The Pen.
I wouldn't really have known that if I didn't watch all
Easy
that.
Googled it.
So I feel like
Thanks,
now you're
YouTube.
going to be going to many
you,
more Seinfeld quiz nights with your best friend Rick Arden.
If he calls me again, I will definitely go.
Is the building called the Shelley?
Yes! Ding, 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 ding.
That's the name of the real name.
It's
of the building.
unfortunate you can't Google it.
I know.
Quiz night, isn't it?
Or I've only been to 1 or 2 trivias before, and on like tables now you can order, like scan everything, order drinks. I was doing that, and one of the guys said, "Oi, put your phone away." I was like, "I'm just ordering a drink." I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I've got nothing to contribute to this quiz night. Let me
I
drink.
just want to get a pint of Rogers. That's all.
Bloody 3.5 for God's sake.
That's all I was
When the
good for
pretzel's
there.
making you
Just
thirsty.
order drinks.
All right, we're out.
But honestly, anyone who loves trivia, do it. It was
Okay.
great.
Okay, great.
Shout out to the Crazy Joel DeVolers.
Yes.
Oh,
Did they win?
We lost. We lost.
Oh, what a...
Rick's team
We don't
lost.
speak
Yes.
to losers on this
Yeah,
show.
get out. Get out.
Thank you.
Why are
But
you
we've
three
got to
on
talk
here
to
then?
Ben.
Why are you three on here then?
No, I choose not
No,
to hear that.
Harry, cut the mic.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.